Hi, I'm Coy Jandreau here with Red Carpet Report for Kidsave's Weekend Miracle event on the Paramount lot. We are celebrating the release of Instant Family, I Treasure, and we're going to talk to a lot of people coming up. Excellent. Got a whole squad. I love it. So I see wrestling, and I see a familiar ear. What, you guys, is that a whole squad thing?
Family.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm an MMA guy myself.
Okay.
I went to SPG for like a month this summer. Went to Ireland and trained at SPG for a month, and it was the most surreal experience. I got my butt kicked by so many people that do it well. Just within 30 seconds, I was like, why did I make this choice? What have I done? Yeah, exactly. Like, I flew here to die? It's a very intense experience. So, intense experiences being very important in life. This movie for me was so intense. Like, the highs, the lows, the comedy, the drama. What was each of your favorite moments in the film that you felt connected the most directly to?
For me, I'm a funny guy, so I'll say that the funniest scene was when the grandmother gave the daughter the $100 bill at the theme park. Like, yeah, just do what you want. And it's like, it's like there's always that one memory, you get a new family, and it's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna baby you now. And it's just like, that was the biggest part.
I like that bribes are the human element. You're like, identify. I've been there.
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh!
I think we were actually at practice.
Yeah, we were at
So my segue totally worked because you have a good. The alibi is strong, you guys. Totally, it's a good movie.
We was the movie date night.
I got you.
This was the date night. Yeah.
You guys were earning your stripes. I respect it.
Yeah.
For you folks. Well, I think for me it was more. I think more just watching it and really relating to it. So overall, the whole process to me just really sucked me in because I'm going, oh, that's right. I probably think the best part for me was when they were in the group setting. And all the different people who were interested in adopting, and I'm telling you, we were talking about this.
Yeah.
We had that exact same scenario. It was like, oh yeah, we had those. Oh yeah, that was represented in our group. It was crazy. It was right on the money. Like somebody was following us around, kind of.
It's also terrifying that the world's out there like that. Because that movie seems so extreme. You're like, oh no, that's life. That's.
It was on the money. I mean, exaggerated, but it was real. Yeah.
For you?
I was with the little.
Oh, you were the wrestling. Got it. So these gentlemen with the movie did. I got you now. But it totally translates, right? Like,
It's awesome.
From scene to scene, from word to word, it literally just draws down everything that happens in the process. And then obviously you're not going to get those rare, unique stories of like those one things that happen, but overall it gives you a good experience on somewhat, for an adult seeing it, it's like, oh, is this what the kids go through? Is this the experience that the kids have? And then for the kids, it's like, wow, I never thought of it being this stressful on you, being in a meeting, talking to people that you probably never seen before, probably never would see again. But being able to be in an environment like that, it just shows on each side. It gives each side a different view and a reflection, and just makes it more available for people to come more together on a one topic and agree on it.
I love that perspective. I never would have seen that you guys both, and then you share a new experience about your own experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to drive home. I mean, that's exactly what the talk was about. It's like, wow, that kind of nailed it for me, and I think it kind of nailed it for him too.
Yeah.
And he's exactly right. Seeing it from his vantage point on screen was cool because you go, okay, I could see how he would have felt all those things, right? And then I would have never expected him to had an opportunity to see what we would have gone through, right? Yeah. But he had that opportunity as well. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Plus Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. It's pretty cool that,
I know.
That's a good movie, man. It was funny.
So for all five of you who doesn't have to movie related, the movie is a direct correlation between life and art, and we're all here because of it. What's it like going from that to being on the Paramount lot? Like we're on the lot right now on a red carpet. How surreal is that experience?
I think that's super trippy. I know because when we have a family crew or like a film crew at our house, just filming and documenting what we go through in like our daily lives, we have them every once in a while, and just that is a surreal feeling. And then being here, watching like where everything like kind of goes down, I think that's super rad. And then the fact that it's about him and like what we went through as a family, I think that's super rad and very enlightening.
Like this is historic, and now this is all.
Yeah, it's just you never know where anything might take you. I remember a year ago when I first got the Kidsave, I was talking to a lot of them when the first naked entertainment filming things started happening. I would tell people would tell me, like, you never know where this might lead to. You never know what might happen. You never know what might happen in 2 months that presents another opportunity. And this right here shows, a year ago, I never would have thought I'd be here talking to somebody at a movie that's just right. fits right at home. It's right about me. I never would have thought I'd be talking to somebody about a movie like that, because some people probably never would have thought it would be able to be broadcasted in a way that people will be able to understand it. And it's just to see the way that things is moving nowadays in 2019. You never know what might happen. You know, you never know. This might be for an Oscar or a Grammy or whatever it is.
Right.
You know,
And
so
it's a big full thing, and now I mean all.
Yeah. I think the whole experience has been surreal because, you know, to Ty's point, 7 months ago, you know, Ty wasn't even in our lives, right? At all, right? And now he's a part of our family, you know, and going through that entire process, there's so much that you learn that you didn't know. My favorite thing is asking my friends now, hey, did you know that you can adopt a kid through the foster program and it costs nothing? Most people assume it costs tens of thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. Nobody has ever said, oh, no, I didn't know that. Oh, I did know that. Yeah, most people are like, what? You know, and so I think that, just bringing awareness is huge. And so I love what the movie does, and I think kind of defuncting some of the things, but it also shedding a light on what it's like and being real. You're not holding back on, hey, it's a challenge, right? Yeah. To join two families together, right? And to meld, you know, when you've kind of gone your own separate ways. So yeah, the whole thing is surreal, you know, and it's crazy how, like what Ty said, how things can change, you know, in a blink of an eye, and you think you're here, and the next thing you know, you're in a whole different place, and it's great. So.
Life imitating art's magic. First thought when you drove under the gate today with like, this is a Paramount lot, historic. What is life?
No, it's crazy because like this is such a cool experience, but at the same time, like there's so many kids out there that need homes, right? So being able to, it's humbling because you get to be a part of that. And I would have never expected ever to be here. So, but it's an honor. It really is.
Last up, sir?
Yeah, I mean, it really is like, it's an instant family. Like, it's crazy. Like, the whole first month, like, I was like, I have another brother. Like, it was really, that was surreal. Like, for me, I'd wake up in the morning and be like, oh, okay. And, like, it was crazy, and it's awesome, and I'm so happy that it happened.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you guys all so much. I appreciate it. Keep wrestling. I'm forever jealous. Just don't fly to Ireland. It's bold choices. Thank you guys. Doing well. I'm Coy with the Red Carpet Report.
Hi, Coy.
We are telling an incredible story here with this film that doesn't, like, it's usually like a piece of a movie. This is the whole movie, and you guys have lived this. What was that like for you watching it the first time?
There was moments where we cried and we laughed, so it was really exciting. So
it was strange to see our lives on the big screen.
Yeah, and I think it was a great opportunity for us to actually see what Celia had gone through joining our family, because we experienced it from the adult's point of view, but seeing it from the kids' point of view kind of really opened our eyes. I would find myself laughing at something and Celia wasn't, and then the next moment Celia was laughing at something and I was going, well, that's not funny. So it was great having that experience.
Inside jokes all around, but on the big screen. So this being a giant Paramount movie, we're on the Paramount lot right now. This place is historic, it's magic, it's full of all of those things. You watched a movie that felt like your life, and now you're on the Paramount lot. What is that experience like?
It's completely surreal. To stand on a red carpet with our daughter is completely surreal. We are loving it, loving the experience of just being here and being able to see some of the other kids who are looking for families here today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How magic is it being like, every time I drive by that gate, I'm just like,
I know, right?
yeah, I never saw myself here when I was little, so it's exciting.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the history that takes place, from Paramount, and just the great movies that they do, we're just kind of to now, be sharing that is amazing.
The movie balances comedy and drama really well. You're talking about laughing and then crying. What was the moment that surprised you most? Like a highlight moment from the movie just for you?
For me, it was probably the experience of the girl when she runs away, and when Rose Byrne goes to actually try and bring her back to the family. That just really resonated with me.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Come back to me?
I know, I threw a curveball at you. I was like, remember an entire movie in 30 seconds.
For us, again, I think just the experience and seeing the families and how the families react and the support that you get, but also some family members who, out of their own concern, are a little bit worried because they don't know the actual process. I think that was interesting for us to kind of, have those moments go, oh yeah, we've lived that.
It was super informative. I learned so much, and I never felt like I was being told. I just was like experiencing, which was magic. Did I give you enough time? Yes, she's ready.
I love the grandma, how she was so, she wanted to be the favorite, and I don't know if I've told you guys, but that's that was like your family and then your family. So, yeah.
We got the scoop here in Red Carpet Report. There were bribes, folks. There were bribes. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you. Good to meet you, dude. So we're on a red carpet on the Paramount lot, which is pretty crazy. Anytime I'm here, my brain is like, what is life and Hollywood and all the jazz? What are some of your favorite like movies growing up? Like what's your world?
I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of different movies. I don't really have like a favorite.
I respect that. That's a good way to live. I pick favorites because I'm picky. So this summer, there's a whole bunch of like the superhero stuff coming out. There's like, another Fast and Furious coming out. What's like do you like action? Do you like drama? Do you like comedy?
I like comedy and action. A little bit of drama, yeah. But my main two are action and comedy, yeah.
So you're what, like 14, 15?
14.
2 years from driving. What are you most excited about with this next wave of life coming up? Because I remember 14 being like especially jarring, because I couldn't yet drive, but I could see it.
Oh yeah, I'm most excited about driving. I've already started like learning, but yeah, I'm excited for driving.
What's your favorite like subject in school, and like what's the learning?
Subject probably math, because it's easy to me. So
I changed my mind like 37 times between 14 and 16, but theoretically, as of this moment, what do you want to do like 20, 30? Like what's the career goal?
My dream, I want to be in the NBA.
Hell yeah, respect that. There's so much math in basketball, like actually, not sarcastically, it's crazy how much you can use. So NBA's goal, I want to be an astronaut of the president. It worked out, obviously.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
My name's Coy. I too have an adjective name, so I respect it. It's good to have a name that presents you as an honest. So this is a movie about comedy and drama, and there's so much going on. What's your favorite kind of movie?
My favorite kind of movie is probably like a sports movie, I guess. But comedy is fine. I like that. That's cool.
The Nike, I should have guessed. Sports movie. Favorite sports movie overall?
I'm going to have to say Coach Carter.
Denzel, man?
Yeah.
Respect it. What's your favorite sport to play?
My favorite is basketball, but I can literally play every sport. I'm fit enough to play every sport.
So I like your favorite sports movies, your favorite sport. When you watch something like Coach Carter, do you feel like you're a part of the whole experience? Do you feel like they're playing basketball? I love basketball.
It's also the experience. Like they're all hoping to do something the next level, and they have a wonderful coach who's teaching them. And I kind of think like that's like a perfect example. Like Kidsave is like the Coach Carter, and they're teaching us, trying to succeed in stuff. And even though they don't win, they still have heart and they fight for the end.
That's the world, right? Always keeping heart. What's your favorite thing in school? Like, what do you like learning?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like school, but as like years on, you have to like really like put yourself out there and just keep working hard. And even though school might not be a perfect place for everybody, you just have to keep trying academically and physically, and just keep doing what you want to do. But my favorite subject is probably English, because I'm a pretty good writer and I read very well. Math is not really my strong suit, unless it's money or stocks. It's not that bad.
Hey, you're well spoken, man. I can tell English is your forte. I totally get that. So dream scenario, right? Like anything in the world, you're what, like 14, 15? 17? Yeah. Great, so you got the world ahead of you. It's coming. What would you do dream scenario? Like astronaut, president, NBA?
Probably make the NBA. I mean, it's a good goal to have. It's a good dream to have, but not everybody make it. You get a slight chance of making it, but even if I play like overseas or even in the minor leagues, which is technically the Gatorade League, hey, as long as I'm get stuff, a taste of that experience and imagine what it's like doing that, then that would be wonderful. Like I've always dreamed of playing next to LeBron or anybody. It's a really good dream to have.
Hell yeah, man. I like your heart. I appreciate it, man. Good to meet you, dude. So I've been Coy Jandreau with Red Carpet Report, and we talked to so many amazing people. We talked to the filmmakers. We talked to people whose life this is and influences, and just as much as this movie has comedy and heart, so too did this red carpet. Thanks so much.